This morning, I was having a hard time getting back to sleep. I was in pain all night. And I couldn't get to sleep. And I finally knocked myself out. And I had taken quite a bit of edibles over the last 24 hours. And so they say you can't dream. That's what they say when you have a lot of THC in your system. But I dream all the time. Well, in my dream, it wasn't really a dream. I went to this place where somebody that I love has a demon. And stay with me now. Somebody that I love is has a darkness that, and we all do, and we all have shadows, and we all have all kinds of problems we have to overcome. Okay, and nobody can do that for us. Nobody. Well, I was there, and it looked like the person that I love, but it wasn't the person that I love. Of course, it was their shadow. And I was getting angrier and angrier, and as I was getting angrier and angrier, I could feel like I was in so many dimensions at one time. I was aware of my earthly body and my astral body. But I was ready to let go of my earthly body because I was so angry in my other place because of the person that it was about, somebody that I love, like I love the air that I breathe, okay? And all of a sudden, I'm aware that I'm being kissed on the cheek, and somebody's whispering in my ear, "There's eggs and sausage on the table if you want to get up and eat," and kissed me again, and I could feel his whiskers, and it brought me back, and as it brought me back, I was sucked backwards, and I was able to understand and innerstand and outerstand every aspect of what it was that I was experiencing, which is so hard to put into words. I just can't put them into words. It was almost like a psychedelic experience. And at that moment, I was very aware of my heartbeat, which was pounding. My temperature had dropped to the point that I was cold sweating. And I was trying to come back into my body, and at first I couldn't move. It was all, and it wasn't a sleep paralysis, because I've had those. I know what that is. It was a similarness. But when he kissed me that second time, I felt myself breathe through my chest, my solar plexus, not my solar plexus, but between my heart chakra and my solar plexus, okay? It was like I breathed in there, right above the belly button. And I laid there for another 15 minutes recuperating. And I thought, it was almost like I could have died in my sleep. And what if this does happen to people? What if this does? And there's a lot of stuff that I have to pick apart about my experience this morning. But this is the part that I'm sharing with you, and the rest is personal. It's a lot of symbolism, and I'm a very spiritual person. And I got this. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. And all the way around, it was a good thing. And what you're looking at here is a 4K video of the one place on the earth that calls to me. Well, one of two places, or maybe three. But this one is the most. This is Machu Picchu in Peru. And I would love to go there. And I'd love to visit the medicine people and the rock people, and leave some gifts for the mountain spirits, and smoke me a peace pipe on the mountain, you know? Play my drum, sing. Pray. To go to the peak and pray and give thanks to everything. This beautiful Eden that we call Earth, Gaia, Mother, was created in such perfectness in all of her creatures. Everything, even the ugly stuff, or what we think in a third dimensional perspective, is not so pretty. It's hard to be a 5D spirit and consciousness in a 3D world. It really is. Now, for some it may not be, but I've struggled with it, and I'm growing, and so are you. We all are. And I love you. And I had a really good experience. And I'm having other experiences too that are teaching me, that are giving me wisdom. And I'm in much appreciation for that. I'm utterly, blissfully thankful and appreciative, grateful for this beauty and for all of the things, good or bad, that was able to bring me to this technology where I can share this with you from my home in a matter of seconds and say, hey, I had this dream or this experience, and I also have these other dreams, and this is one of them, and I can show you how beautiful, because maybe you wouldn't have never known about Machu Picchu. You would have heard about it, but look at it. Look at this beautiful heavenly place, sacredness. Blessed be y'all. I love you from the bottom of my heart.